In her 7th season now, Tasha Cloud is second in the W for assists, and she's running the offense for one of the hottest teams. You already know what it is. It's the Eastern Conference Washington Mystics. Now, she's a dog on defense, but as well as that, she leads the offense too. And she keeps that same energy, that same passion and drive off the court. We talk about social justice and social reform. So we're going one-on-one right now with Tasha Cloud. Tasha, I appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you for having me. And that was a good introduction, girl. Yo.
I got you. But let's get straight to the thick of things, okay? You recently posted on Twitter talking about how tired you are, and I feel you. I feel your pain. I feel you touching on the mass shootings and also being a woman and told what we can or can't do with our bodies. Like, I understand how that feels like, but I have to ask you, what gives you the strength to keep on fighting, to keep showing up, to keep pushing forward?
Yeah, it's these last 48 hours have been really heavy on me. But I understand that God intended this platform for me, this game of basketball, to be much bigger than bringing wins and a championship to DC. Understanding that I have the responsibility and ability to be a voice for the voiceless, to represent a community that looks like me, that identifies with the same things that I identify as. And I'm just trying to do my role to the best of my ability, and understanding that I have cameras in front of my face. I have the ability to shed light on issues that aren't being talked about when they should be talked about. So I'm just trying to do my part and be a servant to my community, to be a servant to others. And like I said, I truly believe that that's what God intended this to be for me.
We could talk about on-court goals and championships and what you want to get out of your career all day long, I'm sure. But just with the whole heaviness of the weight of the world these days, I do want to talk about what maybe your off-court goals are and what you want to make an impact on in the community next.
I think right now, and I've been an advocate for sensible gun laws since 2019, when a local elementary school was shot up twice in the span of 3 months here in DC. Once when the kids were in the building, once when they were not. So this has been my fight, but I think that everyone is aware of what's happened the last 2 weeks, not only in Buffalo, but the other day in Texas. And we can't continue to make the same mistakes. We can't continue to move forward and choose money, profit, and power over lives. We're in a space where, as America, we are so lost on so many issues. It's hard to pick which one you want to start at. We can start with gun violence, though, because this is something that we have to have immediate impact on. We have to immediately put in gun laws. We have to have background checks. We have to have mental health checks. These are things that we can implement to keep these types of mass shootings from continuing to happen. But it's frustrating, right? Because the people that we're electing to represent us are only worried about lining their pockets and worried about the power that they hold. Mm-hmm. They're not worried about representing their communities that they took an oath to serve and protect and to be a resource for. I want to have immediate impact on things. And two things that we can have immediate impact on are voter rights, and them trying to hinder us getting out to the polls, and also gun laws, and putting sensible laws around our guns. And this isn't about taking away your right to bear arms. I'm a gun owner myself. I don't want to use it though. I also don't need an assault rifle. I don't need an AR-15. I need a simple gun to protect my home if need be. It took me 5 minutes to get it. I walked into a store, I signed my paperwork, I gave my license, and this is me. I'll put myself on blast. I also have a medical card. You're not supposed to be able to have the same too.
Wow. Like up here in Canada, we don't have those. Like, we can't just walk into a store and buy a gun like that.
Yeah, tell them I'm coming. I want to move. They've been telling us athletes to just go ahead and leave if we don't like it. I'm really about to.
Yo, well, let me know if you ever make your way to Toronto. I'll be the first one. Hey, there you go. I do want to say, hey, keep trail blazing the way. I know it's tough. I know there's so much weight to it. We didn't even get to like the fun stuff being like your Converse deal.
Right. Shout out to Converse, because not only like my shoe deal, but what they allow me to do within the community and how they support me. I can be seen as a really negative thing to a lot of companies because I do speak out and I am very blunt about it. That's why Converse loves me. To be the first female, they picked a Black bisexual woman. Hello?
Hi.
That doesn't happen.
But think about the doors that you are opening just by holding space, let alone actually speaking up and being yourself in the space.
Absolutely.
There's so many doors. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking the time to go a little one-on-one with me.
Thank y'all, and thank you guys for this show, for progressing women in sports forward, and also understanding today that I didn't want to talk about basketball. I appreciate you guys so much, and every bit helps